What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody. So, surprise, surprise, the 2025 slate has abruptly come to an end because Wonder Man got bumped into 2026. Okay, so now we have to update the board with this stamp, postponed. All right, a stamp that I did not anticipate using, but nevertheless, it's been postponed. It hasn't been scrapped. It hasn't been put on hold. It just kind of pushed it off a month into 2026. So the complete slate for 2025, trash, flop, epic fail, flop, trash, epic fail, and now postponed. And now we move on to the 2026 slate. I've actually put together a graphic for that. This is what it looks like right now, okay? Wonder Man, Daredevil, Vision Quest, Punisher apparently is going to be dropping. We got X-Men 97, Spider-Man Brand New Day, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2, and then Avengers Doomsday. We all know that that's dropping. There's an article about it on Superhero Hype. Marvel 2026 slate becomes insane after Wonder Man's delay. So yeah, they had the announcements at New York Comic Con, and they kind of put out there, you know, there was a Vision trailer that we didn't get to see. I think that'll probably be dropping in the next couple of days. At least I think it will, or hope it will. We got the Wonder Man trailer, which we already discussed and saw. This thing looks like this is going to be the biggest disaster of the year, and it's kicking off 2026. Read what it says here. Wonder Man and other MCU movies and shows releasing in 2026. Marvel Studios has officially delayed the release of Wonder Man, its latest live-action Disney Plus series. The studio has shifted the series premiere from December of 25 to January of 26. According to Brad Winderbaum, Marvel's head of TV and animation, the move was made to avoid clashing with the holiday viewing rush. I don't believe that shit at all, you know. I don't believe it at all, man. Look, during the holidays, everybody's at home. Everybody's watching. You don't want this dog shit to be fixated on for a couple of days and everybody's like, what the hell is this, Marvel? This absolutely looks like garbage. And yeah, we're not rocking with it. So yeah, he said we don't want it to get swallowed up by people watching Home Alone and Die Hard and Elf, he told Entertainment Weekly. First announced in 2022, Wonder Man stars Yahya Abdul-Mateen as Simon Williams, a struggling actor and heir to a failing tech company, and Ben Kingsley reprising his MCU role as Trevor Slattery. Winderbaum described the show as one of his favorite Marvel projects to date. He said, and it's a story not just about Hollywood. I would say it's a story about acting and the journey of an actor in Hollywood, of having to balance being an artist with making money, and very grounded ideas that anyone who came up in Hollywood or in the arts in general can relate to. Yeah, so not relatable to the audience at all. If you grew up in Hollywood, if you came up in Hollywood or in the arts, you'll be able to relate to this. If you didn't, you won't. And that's basically what that trailer looked like. It looked like something that the regular people cannot relate to. So why did they make it? Why can't they just do superheroes and that's it and that's all? Yeah, sure, you got to talk about him being an actor and he's working in Hollywood and everything, but the trailer should have felt like something that I can get connected to. That seemed like so out of bounds, something that's just not me. I'm like, what's the point of me watching this? Other than the fact that I can, you know, dog walk it on a video or two. Yeah, I think this is a dumb move. I think this is a stupid idea. But yeah, this is the rest of the current 2026 lineup. So again, you got Wonder Man that's dropping January of 27. How's Daredevil going to do? Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Look, the first one, very, very boring. But ended kind of on a different note, a little bit better. It's like, okay, maybe this might actually be good. We'll see what happens with Season 2. It's dropping in March. The Punisher special, they're saying that this is dropping sometime in mid to early to mid 2026. X-Men 97 Season 2. This is the one I'm looking forward to. I actually think X-Men 97 was really, really good. I enjoyed it. It's coming in the summer this time. I'm looking forward to this. I think 97 was solid. It was phenomenal. I know that Bo DeMayo worked on the first season and had the scripts for the second season, even though they cut him off from the second season. So I don't know if they've made some changes that are going to butcher this thing and turn it into some dog shit. Probably because it's Marvel. But I'm actually looking forward to this if they just kept Bo DeMayo's scripts and then you just find a decent enough director that understood what it is that his assignment was to do. We might actually get something good here out of Marvel for the first time in shit. I don't know how long. I mean, good. Look back at the slate. We didn't get anything good in 2025, at least not to me. You know, some of y'all like Thunderbolts. I wasn't rocking with Thunderbolts. Some of y'all liked Eyes of Wakanda. Some folks like Zombies. I thought all of this was just garbage. All right, straight garbage. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Spider-Man Brand New Day is another one that I actually have some hope for. because they really haven't destroyed Spider-Man yet. They haven't made a bad Spider-Man movie, even though I didn't love Far From Home. But I thought No Way Home and Homecoming were pretty solid, good movies. So I'm looking forward to see how they handle it in Brand New Day. But it seems like that one's going to be chock full of characters. Something that they just need to get away from when it comes to Spider-Man movie. Let Spidey stand on his own 2 feet, you know? But yeah, that one, I have some hope for that one. I never finished the first season of Spider-Man, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 2. I saw a couple of, and I was like, I'm out. I'm out. This is trash. I'm not watching this. This wasn't made for me. Now, I have heard people say that it actually does pick up and it is good. But it's like Black Norman Osborn and Black Harry Osborn. That's just something I couldn't get with. All right. Couldn't get with it at all. Vision Quest. This is another one that has some potential. All right. Terry Matalas is the showrunner. We know he did Picard season 3. We know that Picard season 3 was way better than anything they did in Picard seasons 1 and 2. So I am actually looking forward to this. So we got 3 items here that potentially might be good. You got X-Men 97 season 2, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and then you got Vision Quest. But you know, we saw how that worked out when it came to like Fantastic Four. We thought, oh, Fantastic Four might be good. Nope, didn't work out. Oh, Daredevil might be all right. Let's check. Nope. So yeah, even the hopefuls back in 2025 didn't mean a hill of beans at 25, actually. And then, of course, Doomsday, which I think is going to be one of the biggest flops of the year. Overstuffed, probably a 3.5 hour movie with all of these characters. Nobody's going to enjoy this. All right, and this is coming out later in the year. So yeah, that's our Marvel 2026 slate. You know, and I'll fix this up a little bit. I threw this together at the last minute, but we'll fix it up. We'll make it look pretty and nice. And then we'll have our stamps and we'll get ready for 2026. What do you guys think? Which one of these are going to be slam dunks, home runs, right on out of the park? And which of these are going to flop, fail, or be trash, epic fails? We didn't get to the what the fuck stamp. You know, I was looking forward to using this WTF stamp. We never got to it. So we'll see what happens. But I think, you know, Marvel is in a precarious spot. And what's helping it right now is the fact that James Gunn and the DCU have fallen flat on their asses. And this thing looks like it's not going to make it. So I think that's actually helping out Marvel right now. Vision, you know, hopefully that's good. Look, I hope all of this shit is good. Let me just say that as well. I hope it's all good. I hope everything in the Marvel studio slate, all of these work. Because I am a comic book fan. I got Daredevil on my head. I hope that this stuff works out. I'm not hating for the sake of hate, but I do have to call it like I see it. Okay? So I do have some hope in a couple of these projects, a couple of others. Daredevil, maybe they turn it around. You know, maybe they turn it around. And maybe Punisher is good. You know, if they don't destroy Frank Castle's character that we got from John Bernthal in the original Daredevil. I thought that Netflix series, phenomenal. So hopefully we can see something good out of that. But let me know what you guys think. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.